in a business management consultancy firm in Pretoria in South Africa and studied industrial psychology at the University of South Africa. So 4,000 metres, test of strength and endurance over that distance, and best result over this distance at a World Championship level has been in 2014 when he finished 9th in Mexico. And, earlier this year in Montechiari in Italy he finished 14th. So there's 13 riders in this competition. And finished 16th back in 2012. So plenty of experience at an international level at World Championships over the years. And
so give him as much encouragement as possible.
He's born without the lower part of his left arm.
The fastest time on the track.
Receive as much encouragement as possible from the crowd here in the velodrome. One of the words from the velodrome announcers, they believe this is one of the noisiest venues at the Paralympic Games, and they've been terrific, the crowds here in the velodrome. Barely an empty seat in the house, and this is a little bit tougher for Dane Wilson because he doesn't have anyone to pursue or anyone to pursue him. So it's just a time trial, basically, this qualification round of the individual pursuit. And we'll have another 10 riders to watch after he completes the course here. So that first marker, the 1,000 metre marker, which gives us a bit of a guide early on, 1:14.945 is the time in this C5 classification. Dane Wilson.
So you can hear the crowd starting to get behind the velodrome announcer, really trying to get the crowd involved here, making the point that it can be a pretty lonely ride. Of course, normally in the individual pursuit, the goal is to pursue your opponent, but in the qualifying round, it's all about just setting a time, and we do have an odd number of competitors with 11, so that is why Dane Wilson is riding on his own. If you capture your opponent in a heat, the opponent may continue to cycle to post that time and see whether they can finish in the top 4 of the competition to ride off later on day 3 for a medal.
So the halfway mark for Dane Wilson, and a time of 2:32.160. That's at the halfway mark.
The Paralympic record is 4:30.012. That was set in London 2012. The world record was set in 2014, so 4:24.057. So Dane Wilson well outside being on track for any sort of record, but will his time be good enough for the top 4 finish with the fastest 2 riders racing for gold?
So in this 4,000 metre individual pursuit, looking back through some results at World Championship level, 14th in Italy this year. That was back in March. In Netherlands in 2015, he finished in 12th position. In 2014, finished in 9th place. So a real servant for the sports of paracycling, and coming towards the 3,000 metre marker, setting an early standard here, Dane Wilson, and that time comes up at 3:52.462, 3:52.462, and this is where it starts to hurt, the last kilometre.
It certainly does, a very tough distance, 4,000 metres, and he's really going to need to pick up the pace if he wants to have a chance of racing off for a medal later on day 3. 3 laps to go, 4:12.496.
We're going to see 6 individual heats. The current world record is
so this is the first of the heats, but we still have 5 more heats with 2 riders to come in this 4,000 metre individual pursuit, C5 classification. So the crowd getting behind Wilson now with 2 laps of the velodrome to go, and just rocking and rolling a little heading into that back straight. So the fatigue setting in, which is understandable, trying to keep the power through the legs.
So final lap, the crowd's giving Dane Wilson plenty of support. They're really getting involved here. It has been a fantastic crowd. They've shown a lot of support to athletes from all nations. And it's been a fantastic atmosphere. So the final half lap for Dane Wilson, what can he manage?
So we're going to have an early standard here from Dane Wilson, and it's 5:12.885. 5:12.885 for Dane Wilson.
So it's now a wait and see process for Dane Wilson. Wait and see how well the other cyclists perform, how in form they are.